In this video, I'm going to show you how to take your videos from looking ashy to looking like it was shot with expensive cameras through color grading. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're using a smartphone, your tablet, or you're using a laptop. The principles apply across devices. Now, go over and open your app, whether it's your mobile app or your PC app, and go over to your videos that you want to color grade. So, for this, we are using this as a sample. So, you go over to click on Adjust. And then if you notice, there are a lot of options there. Now, if you look at this video we're working with, you can see that the colors are there, but it's not really popping out at all. And because we want the colors to really pop, we are going to adjust it generally and specifically. Now, we are going to do the general adjustment when we work on this under this basic section, and then we are going to specifically adjust the colors when we work on the HSL, right? HSL is just a way for you to add some features to targeted colors, add some brightness, saturation to targeted colors. But basic, it's affecting the entire frame. Now, the first thing I like to do is to touch the basic a bit. So you want to make sure you don't do it too much so that it also looks really natural. So just adjust the exposure a bit. The same way, contrast a bit. And then I like to touch sharpen, not so much, then the clarity. If you notice, I'm doing this, I'm not adding so much of it so that it comes out looking natural as well. Now go over to HSL. The colors I can see within the frame are brown, blue, and gold. So you can use this pointer if the colors are not here already, or just for you to be sure of what you're doing. So you can just use the pointer and target a color. And then whatever we do here is going to be affecting only the brown color. Other colors in the frame will stay the same, right? Now, this is it. So I like to touch it a little bit. Okay. I like to touch this as well. And then the brightness, I want it reduced. And then basically just have to play around with it, right? If you see what happens if you take it to the extreme, everything brown will just go with a higher saturation. Well, when we make it moderate, it comes out looking really, really good. Right. Well, to me, I'm done with the brown like that. So I'll click on the pointer again and the eyedropper, I mean, and then click on the next color we want to work on. Let's work on blue. Let's see what will happen when we increase the brightness. Are you seeing what's happening? Decrease the brightness, increase the brightness. So this is literally how you control colors in your videos. And bright but not so bright. And then saturation is the same thing. Did you see that? So what this means is that you can literally use this to change the color of outfits. This jean she was wearing was blue, but because the saturation is muted, like we reduced it to the end, it's gray. And like that, just like that. Just like that. Well, we don't want to change the color of our outfit anyways. That's just a really nice hint for you. And now we'll do the same thing with the blue and just leave it that way. Now you can also change the color with this guy. You know, the left is green and then go over to the purple side. So we don't need to change the color. So this just remains 0. So whatever device you're using, if you're using the mobile, you can just drag it like we are doing here. And this, all the features we're using is free. I don't think this is for pro plan. It isn't. So you can do it even when you do not have a subscription. So if you get to see any other color that you feel like, all right, let's do this. And then you select it, then play around with it. So it just gives it a natural pop because this time the individual colors are being targeted, right? You can decide to say, I don't want the blue to be so obvious. You can just reduce the brightness or reduce it so much. So, but if you want to affect the entire frame, you will just have to stay here and just stay with the basic aspect. The curves are really important as well. If you touch this now, click on it and drag, you see what's happening. So what I literally did was to click on it, hold, and drag downwards to make it lighter. This makes it darker and all of that. But we don't need this for this video, so I'm going to leave it the way it was. So that's basically how you color grade your videos. You just check it again and again. Okay, do I want to add shadows? Oh no, I don't want shadows, or I want small amounts of it. There's no formula as to what you should use for your videos because the lighting of videos vary, right? It might work for this video and the other videos you make, because the lighting is not as good as the previous one, the numbers might not really be working. So you just have to work with individual videos and just apply these properties just to make it pop. Now, when you're done with every other edit you want to add to the video, you can just export it. If you notice, this account is a free account, but there is no prompt telling us that we are using a pro feature. So this is actually very free. If you want to stay safe color grading on a free account, just stick with what we did with this video and your videos will always come out clean. And that is exactly how you get your videos from this to this. It is that easy. If you benefited from this video, write in the comments and tell me your experience with color grading so far. Tell me what results you were able to get using these exact principles. And subscribe because I make videos like this every week. But for now, check out this video.